Okay, so it's like nighttime drive. I'm gonna go do a quick pickup, and I want to take this opportunity to test this drive, this new FSD version 14.2.1. I want to take the opportunity to test it, how it does. It's not too far a drive. It's supposed to take me 20 minutes. Oh my word, the train is going by. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that train. That's gonna be 10 minutes of my time. That's gonna be wasted. Oh. And I was gonna leave a bit earlier. Oh. Like, I don't have a choice. I just have to line up. It's 10 solid minutes. 10 solid minutes. I'm just gonna be here. So talking about FSD 14.2.1, the drive has been smooth so far. Can you see the visualization? It thinks the train is like a limo. What? I think I should take a snapshot of this. Oh, now it thinks it's a bus. I should take a snapshot of it. Okay, now it's back to thinking it's a limo. So at some point it thinks it's a limo. At other times it thinks it's a bus. It even thinks it's like two going side by side. Wow, these trains now it thinks it's a bus. These trains are so long. So, talking about my experience with FSD 14.2.1, it's a mixed reactions, mixed experience, right? Before I go on, I usually have this weird thoughts. Imagine this train gets held up somewhere up there now. Then we are all pinned here. We can't go anywhere. Isn't that crazy? This is what happens when you leave behind a railway line. Okay. It's done finally. So we would finally be free to go. If I was the one driving, the moment I saw the train, I would have gone out to go out from here. So I'll be among the first to get out. Before everybody here kind of clears up the line, I would go out here but I'm gonna let the car do its thing. It just added extra 2 minutes to the drive, so not too bad. Not too bad. So I guess it started moving. It was far gone, or reasonably far gone already before we came up on it. So talking about my experience with 14.2.1, I think the way I would describe it is it has been mixed reactions. This was the intersection where in the last video it decided to take a detour. Now see, in 13.2.9 it usually crashes over the first speed bump. I'm gonna see what it's going to do this time around. Okay, it spotted it. Slow down. 13.2.9 is just gonna blast through it, and then it's gonna slow down from that point. It didn't. Did you see this one? or it just thinks it's immaterial. That doesn't feel violent, so I think I would give it to it. It doesn't feel violent in any way. Now this one, it's not slowing down for it. It didn't slow down. So with respect to running over now, it saw this one and it's slowing down. So it's kind of hit or miss. It's hit or miss. I don't think that's gonna be convenient or comfortable. Imagine if it's so like I said, anytime I talk about this, anytime I do this review and I'm being critical, I'm not being critical in a negative sense. I'm just just wearing my thinking cap and thinking about the best use case, how the system could improve and all of that. Now it's been indicating that it wants to make a turn like way too early. Like we still got like a mile to go. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's quite early. Anyway, so imagine I'm in a robotaxi with a pregnant woman or someone who is in pain and just wants to try and get to. Now it says don't turn on red. No right turn on red. Okay, good. It didn't make a move, so it's waiting. Now I didn't quickly see that person, although I would have eventually seen them and waited. But if I was one driver, I'll probably have approached that line before they came up. But the car saw the individual on time, well in advance, and yeah. So let me move in here. So it's late at night, the road is freer, and I'm in Mad Max mode. So now that's interesting. There is no sign there that says this road is 60, but somehow the car knew it was 60 and it switched from 30 to 60. So it's Mad Max mode, and at the moment so far it's just going the speed I'll say the speed everyone else is going, because even that guy is going faster than it is. So that said, I'm thinking Mad Max, because I had 13.2.9, I used to be permanently in hurry, but this seems like I've heard like it doing crazy things. It hasn't done anything crazy for me yet. It still tend to be cautious at some point, which is okay, which is good enough. I'm gonna nudge it back to that lane. They are both turning lanes. Yeah. So that I can be like the first in line here. And I'm gonna see what it's going to do when it says go, because I know it has capacity to go faster than that car, and I know that car is probably going to want to cross right in front, especially if they are going straight ahead, except maybe they are not, or maybe they probably will still do that by the time we get to the next stop. I'm not touching anything. I'm just letting it do its thing. So as of now, it says 99% self-driving since version 14.2. So far I've done 44 kilometers. I know by the time I go and I'm back, it'll be like around 60 kilometers. I'm paying attention. Come on. Now, okay, let me try this glasses trick again. Even though it's late at night and I don't want to wear like sunshade at night. Oh, did you see that? Did you guys see that? He thought it was gonna go through, and then he pulled on the brake really hard. I felt a jolt. That's not comfortable. It acted like a human for a second. You know, a human would be like, I think I would make it. And then the closer you get to it, like, no, I won't make it. And then you slam on the brake, on the brakes. That's exactly what just happened now. Is FSD human? Is he human? I don't know. But yeah, that was interesting. But at least good thing it didn't run red. That's why I said, to a degree, it is actually still, excuse me, it's still quite conservative in some respects, you know. You know what, let me go back to my glasses. You know, I'm not very comfortable wearing the dark shade. If I need to wear it, I would wear the sunshade. If I need to wear it, I'll wear it. But I'm not comfortable wearing it at night. So I'm going to go back to this and see if it beckons on me to, you know, to pay attention again. So maybe the trick is having a sunshade on for this version 14. Once you have a sunshade on, you should be good to go. Another thing I'm looking at is, does this have anything to do with it? The speed offset, does it matter? I'm gonna drop it to the speed offset. I'm gonna drop it to 0. So let's see if it sticks to the exact speed. It says 50. No, doesn't matter. Speed offset or not, Mad Max is gonna do it. And so it's just the speed profiles basically. Then they might as well remove the speed offset thing. I personally think we still need, you know, being able to bump up the scroll wheel. And I'll tell you guys why very soon. If it happens again. It happened earlier today, but then I wasn't filming at the time. So if it happens again, although we're not going through that route this time. But let's see if it picks, if that happens again, I'll let you guys know. So well, let me explain. So some roads are like, you know, 50, like it is right now. But then because the car is coming from a road that was 30 and didn't see a sign that says there is a new speed limit here, the car tends to stick to 30. So even though it was in Mad Max and the car was showing 30, the car was going at most 40 something. And what does that mean? Meaning I'm not driving to traffic. You see, now I've got, you know, it's beckoned on me again to pay attention. When I was wearing the dark shade, not once. Maybe on the drive back, I'm gonna use the dark shade all through. And then, yeah, we'll see what it does. It's telling me to pay attention again. I'm here. I didn't hold it this time. I just raised my hand and like, I'm here. And then it caught that. Now it anticipated that car, that the bus might want to switch lanes, so it gave it some room. That is good. Like, that's really smart, because of course you don't know what people would do And that's defensive driving, right? Honestly, I'm impressed. Overall, I am impressed. I'm happy with it. I'm impressed. So, this is where I'm suspecting that would happen, but we're coming from a 50 road, so okay, now we should be getting to 30. Okay, it's not showing 30 here because I was thinking there was a school around here, but no, it's still 50. Did you feel that bump just now? It doesn't dodge the manholes. That's something that I have noticed. It doesn't dodge the manholes. It just drives over them. Okay, no, as far as destination, I wanted to do Curbside. So I thought it remembers your last setting for the destination, because earlier today I had gone here and I chose Curbside, but this time around it was showing me garage as default, to park in the garage as default. Or is it garage? Or sorry, to park at the charger. Yeah, parking garage. Yeah, parking garage. But Curbside, I'm paying attention, buddy. I am. For a second, I thought that was a cop car. I'm paying attention. What do you want me to do? Is it gonna go? Even though it's yellow? As a human, I would go because there is no stop sign stopping me or anything, and there's room. But it's okay. Still made the right decision at that point. So far, zero disengagement. A few times it nagged. I had to touch it, but it's done the drive, the 20-something minute drive. Now it's nagging again. My hands are here. Once I squeeze the steering wheel, it lets go of the nagging. Is it gonna go before that car? Has it spotted it? Okay. Now I have the right of way. That's why I usually like to have the full visualization. Wow. It's bumping into it. Like, relax. Don't damage my shocks, man. Just ramming into it. So it's supposed to do curbside parking. Earlier in the day, it was gonna drive me in there, and that's not curbside. This should be curbside parking. It's done the drive. Mad Max. I'm gonna try hurry this time around. Thanks for riding with me. I would see you. Cheers.